deception, soul hurt and fire and ice. Raindrops, teardrops, a good old cry. Daytime and nighttime, the light makes me blind. Life needs stars. You're the only one with access to the backstage of my heart. We'll heal the broken parts. You walked this road before, and then I locked door to the backstage of my heart. No time, slow time, truth and denial.
Hey friends, so earlier you saw me make some dough. That is because I'm going to make pepperoni rolls. I was talking to my friend Heather yesterday and this morning about just homemade yeast rolls and stuff, because she had watched the video where mine kind of messed up, and she mentioned adding a bowl of water to the stove when I rise it, and it got me wanting rolls, which got us talking about pepperoni rolls. So I've never made homemade pepperoni rolls. She asked me if I'd ever had one, and I honestly don't know. We used to have something at school that I would assume was sort of like a pepperoni roll. That's what I would eat instead of eating the actual lunch. So what I'm trying to say is, instead of making these into roll form, like balls, I'm going to cut them and make them into, I don't know, Hot Pocket shapes. I don't know what they're supposed to look like. I'm just going on what she told me. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, we're just supposed to make 16 rolls. So I'm gonna see if I can get 16 pieces here to let rise again. I honestly should have probably looked up a real recipe, but I'm just going by what Heather said. So, and she knows what she's doing. I don't. So we're doing it anyway. I really need to learn to stop saying so every 5 seconds when I make videos, because it's annoying. All right, and I'm just gonna put just a little bit of flour here on top to try to help my knife. What you doing, Toni? And it's gonna be fine if they're not all the same size, which is obviously not gonna work out right. I'm trying to think here. Maybe I should have just threw out the window of making them like roll shapes. Pepperoni rolls. They're called rolls. Should I do it like this, or should I actually just make it a roll? I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna look up a picture and see what they're supposed to look like. Okay, so according to the recipe, I don't need to do the second rise here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the oven preheated. The recipe I found, anyways, it said make 20 make 20 golf ball size rolls. Was that a golf ball? Close enough. So I just took, like, this one is extra big. I took the excess off of it and added it to one of the edge pieces. And we'll roll that up into a ball just to try to get them all the same size. In true Toni fashion, I should have read the directions, and I didn't. I don't know why I went through all that trouble, because they don't have to be the shape of a ball. Not really. Okay, so we got the balls ready. I ended up going ahead and making 21 of them, so it works out okay. I didn't have the Fiesta blend cheese that Heather told me she uses, but I'm impatient, and I'm gonna make this work. So this is just, who knows? This is just cheese curds. I thought we would use some of those. Just change it up a little bit. And then just some mozzarella cheese. And then, of course, the pepperonis. I'm only going to put pepperonis in half of them because Lily and Nolan just don't really care for pepperonis. So, what we're going to do, the recipe I looked at, which was not Heather's, but the recipe I looked at said to just take it and roll it out into like a 4x4 piece. Put in some pepperoni. Put in some cheese. And we're going to go with 2. Put in some cheese and roll it up. And then the cheese curds I'm going to put into the just cheese ones. It's so cute. Are they supposed to be bigger than this? Is this okay? I needed more details. It's fine. As long as they taste good, that's all we care about. Okay, so I took 2 tablespoons of butter and melted it in the microwave. I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic powder to mine. I'm going to mix this all together. And then just put this on top of the pepperoni rolls and sprinkle on some Parmesan cheese. And then call it good. I think they're going to be good. Seems good to me. I mean, I don't know how you can go wrong as long as the dough turns out good, so. They look delicious. I cannot wait to eat these. These kind of exploded a little bit. My fault. I'm going to just roll that as laziness. Well, and getting my groove. Because I done these, like, finished up these last, and they look much better. I done a better job on these, but they're going to taste good. I already know it, y'all. I already know it. These taste a lot like the things that I ate at school. Oh my goodness. These are delicious. The kids are gonna love these. You saw what I did? I will link the rest that I did find down below. And I didn't use the roll recipe from that. I used the roll recipe that Fallon always uses, but you're good, guys. But yeah, these are delicious. Thank you, Heather, for telling me about these. So good. I got out some pizza sauce. I'm gonna dip this and that. I'm gonna eat the 2 that I cut open, you know, because I'm nice like that. And then I'm going to message Heather and see if I done them right. So that's what we're gonna do. I was supposed to make those lemon cookies tonight, but after I made breakfast and then I made those pepperoni rolls, I don't want to. I mean, I want to because I want to eat them, but I don't want to make them. So I don't think we're gonna do that tonight. We still have muffins left over anyways for breakfast. John and Jonathan poured concrete today, so they didn't take lunch. Usually they'll try to work it in. I'm making it worse. They'll try to work it in, and if they can't work it in, they just don't eat. So they just got home from work. Jonathan jumped in the shower because he was messy. And so I'm just gonna warm up some of those pepperoni rolls for them for dinner. Obviously they'll probably eat again later, but this is John's plate. 3 of those pepperoni rolls and one of the breakfast sandwiches, because somebody's got to eat it. The breakfast sandwiches were, calm down, woman. The breakfast sandwiches was really good. I put a little bit of that whipped maple syrup that I got from Aldi's on mine, and so it added some sweetness to it. Delicious. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I figured I'll just update you. I don't even know if I'd told. I don't think I'd even told. You wouldn't even knew. But yeah, we're not doing the cookies. So I guess stay tuned for that. I'm not going to be posting every single day, but I am going to stick with posting a lot because I really just enjoy it. So right now my plan is to aim for, if it works out, it works out. If not, it doesn't. But aim for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos and Saturday. So I will still be posting 5 days a week. But Friday videos don't do that good, and I've noticed that my weekend videos do, you know, decent. And I don't care, but I do, you know what I mean? So I think that's what we're gonna do. Monday through Thursday, and then Saturday will be when we post for the most part. You know me. I might surprise you with one. I might miss one. But that's what we're gonna do. As soon as John comes down to eat his food, I've got it ready. And I wanted to update on these Sonic little packets as well that I was talking about in the grocery haul, that usually these are too sweet for me. Tiffany from our small town life came in and said that she thinks these are, you know, not as sweet, and she's right. These are definitely not as sweet. I really enjoy those. The ocean water is good. It tastes like coconut. I really like it, but one day Wendy got one and I didn't think to tell her that it was coconut, and she loves blue raspberry, so she got one and she said it was terrible. It was awful, but it was funny. But I like them, so more for me. But yeah, these are good. I bought the cherry limeade, the strawberry lemonade, and the ocean water. I think that's the only 3 flavors they have. This is the first time trying the strawberry lemonade, and it is really like not sweet at all. It's probably the least sweet of all of them, but it's good. So yeah. What are you eating? No, buddy.
What?
What you eating?
The little avocado thing.
What? Avocado?
Yeah. Thank you, Alex.
I thought you said actually tiny avocado.
Same color, I guess. But something that kind of bothers me is, see how the table's here and the TV's here? It's not lined up right. So I think I'm going to move this back to this wall again. And then see if I move the table more in front of the television, if I like it better, because I can't stand that it's not even. So I think I want to play around with that a little bit really quick. If I don't like it, it's no big deal. I'll just put it back. But I think that's what we're gonna do.
I don't know.
Okay, so I kind of got that catty corner there. Kind of like the way it looks. Not sure about it for sure, but I think I like it like that. And Lily's no help, so she don't know. We might leave it like this for a little while. I don't think I've ever had it that way, so a little different. I think that's what we're gonna go with. And then I did push the table the center of the TV. Not quite center. Now it's there. This is kind of close, but it's fine. I think there's plenty of room. Okay, this is what we settled for. I don't love it. It's fine. It works. I just decided I really liked it that way, but the table, in order for the table to look like pleasing to me, it had to be too close to the coffee bar, and then this room in here was just way too open, and I didn't like that, so I just decided to do this. Earlier when Nolan was eating breakfast, he really liked that the table was in front of the TV because he was eating breakfast by himself while I sat down with him. But other than me, he was eating breakfast by himself. And, you know, we turned on Rugrats. He watched Rugrats while he was eating. He liked it. However, when he was done eating, he wanted to continue watching Rugrats on that TV because he had already started it. And he brought one of those chairs in here in front of the kitchen table. So that was kind of my, I guess, push to go ahead and bring the chairs back. I don't love it, like I said, but we're going to make it work. I have a big problem with wanting things to be exactly how I want them to be. And I don't have the space for that. This is what we're working with. It is fine. We're going to leave it, at least for the season. Maybe. You know me. No promises. I do want to buy a rug for in here. I think that will help kind of tie it together. So I think we're going to do that. Oh, another issue that I had is we have the switch in here. And, you know, the kids couldn't play the dance game without moving the entire table and all the chairs. And we'll have to move these too. But the kitchen table and stuff is much heavier and more aggravating. But we're going to leave it like this. I'm going to get on Lowe's.com or Amazon or something and look and see about finding a rug. I don't know what size I'm going to need. I don't know. We'll look. But I think that's what we're going to do.
What? Ready? I didn't even say you know. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time. Bye, guys.